Hello and welcome back to another Foxy No-Tail live stream. Here live on Twitch. I apologize if my internet goes off during the middle of the stream. It's had a habit of doing that every time I try to do anything useful over the last few days. It comes straight back on again, but you might just get bits where I sort of disappear for a moment, I guess. Hello Ninjara, hello Crimson Tide, and hello Flying Red Rabbit. How are you all doing? What's going on? And where am I? Well, peeps, I'm over at the gold farm because I've been collecting golds so that I can do gold things. Oh wow, okay. Wow, okay, I got a look. Wow, yeah. Chuck was AFK here for a while for me, and now what I need to do is turn all of these tasty gold nuggets into tasty gold ingots, and then turn all of those into tasty gold blocks. How hard could that be? Wow, that's more than I was expecting, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's a lot more than I was expecting. So, yeah, wow, okay. Jeez. The Real Kaz is here saying hi there. Hello there, The Real Kaz. How are you doing? And how's Fake Kaz doing? Chaina's here. Hello, Chaina.
Amemia subscribed. Double Twitch babies, weary cat.
Subscribing with Prime for 18 months. That is impressive. Very impressive. Good job. Thank you very much for your Prime subscription. It is truly appreciated. Over here on Truly Bedrock. Do you see what I did there? It was good, wasn't it? Now, I apologize if I'm not quite my lively self this morning. I am a little bit tired. I've been having lots of ideas again, peeps. You might have noticed as well, if you're part of my Discord or if you've seen the announcements go up on my YouTube channel. I've been making some add-ons again, and I've got even more ideas. So my brain's working overtime at the moment on all of these crazy ideas that I've got. But I think it's not impossible. I'm not going to make any promises, but I feel like it's almost possible that I might be able to get proper offhand working in Bedrock Edition as an add-on. Now, like I say, don't get excited because it might not work. But from everything I've done the last few days, I kind of feel like it might. So, you never know. Hello, girliest mummy. Hello, Jen. I thought you were busy, Jen. You've just been telling me how busy you are. What are you doing? No, not that you're not welcome here, more than welcome here, but what are you doing here when you're so busy? Jeez. Don't work too hard, says Jen. Working hard is my middle name. Sometimes, when I can be bothered, if I've got the time. And if I'm not, like, I'm feeling right now like a total zombie. Jeez. Zombie No-Tail is back again. Yeah, all of you gold nuggets hiding there in the back. I see you. I see you. I'm coming to get you. You little gold nuggets. Who do you think you are? All hiding from me. Jeez. Can't believe how many we've got. It's crazy. So I did an AFK session here the first time on my own without Chuck, and I realized after I'd completely depleted all of the flints and steels from the many chests we got above, that I didn't have a looting sword. So I didn't get all that much. So then, because Chuck's got a looting sword over at the other mob farm, I put him here for a bit and filled all the chests back up, and now look, got more money than more gold than, you know, money can buy. That the right? I don't know. Could be a phrase. And what am I going to do with it all? I'm going to go feed it to my piglins. Fox, you working hard? No-Tail is a very strange name. Yes, it is. Well, you know, you should meet my parents. They're really weird. So, too late. I'm excited, says Chris the Ripper. Susie says, "Happy Monday, Foxy and chat. Hope you had a restful weekend." Excuse me. Excuse me. I'll just choke on my coffee for a second. So, Saturday I had a proper day off and didn't do all that much really, which was nice. And then Sunday, I was like, right, I need to record loads of Truly Bedrock videos. So got myself all ready and set up and prepared to do that, and then didn't do any because I started fiddling with add-ons, and then I went down a rabbit hole, and I was up till very, very late last night working on those. Why am I not running? Oh, for some reason all my game settings got changed. I don't know why. I was playing in 1.19.70 working on these add-ons. We're on 1.19.60 here, and all of my literally all my settings just got totally messed up. Liquid goes in the belly, not the longest foxy, says Jen. Yes, thank you, Sandberg. Subscribing with Prime for 6 months. That's incredible. Well done. That explains it. Hello, pig. Right. Coffee got bones in it this morning. Yeah, I think it must have. It must have. Don't drink and stream. That's all I can say. It's not good for you. Girlish Mammy says too late. I'm already excited as well. Considering, right, so what I have made is I made this. Someone's been in here digging out Tizzy's wood again. I made a percentage play asleep, which I really, 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 really wanted to do it all in the new beta API system so that it didn't conflict with anything. But unfortunately, although that system's incredible, I've gone past me hole. It doesn't actually allow you to detect if players are sleeping, so it still will be like a conflicting pack, like my original OPS, which is a bit of a shame, but at least it works quite nice. What's going on here? And then the other one I did was block stats, so you can see how many blocks you've mined in the game and how many blocks you've placed in the game for all your players, which is kind of fun. Hey, piggy piggies! Hey, little piggies! I got you some presents. I need a way of unconfabulating them, though. Jeez, don't want any of this rubbish. Hello, mates. How you doing? What's going on? What's happening, bro? Not your bro. Sorry, mate. My bad. Got excited, but carried away in the moment. Okay. I guess we'll just chuck those on the floor for now. Right, smelly piglins. You can have 9 stacks each. Let's see if you can all fit 9 stacks each in. If I got enough gold to give you all 9 stacks each, you never know. I might have. I think we'll have enough gold to do that and more by the looks of things. But I might save some gold because I do need some for those moron villagers that I keep having to fix, which is a bit annoying. Oh, I don't think I gave you quite a stack there, did I? No. There you go. There you go, mate. Right, let's unfold the rest of... No! Crafting bug, you suck. Now I can't do it. I could have done it. Oh, no. Why? Nobody wants weighted pressure plates. Will they pick up weighted pressure plates? Is that a thing? If I pop a bunch of those in there, will they take it? Please take it. Oh, he will. But will he give me presents for it? Is he just going to eat it? No. Oh, you suck. You weighted pressure plate and give me nothing in return. Busy bee again, I see, says Mitch. Yes. Susie Q says, excited to get the block counter on our current world. Yeah. It will start from 0, obviously, because it can't log anything that's previously happened. But as soon as you've installed it on your world, it will start counting from them. Oh, jeez.
Will Amir win another sign this spring? Who knows? But probably.
No, Amemi, you're not allowed. You're fired from playing sign game. Okay, well, that's it now. All we got to do is AFK here for 4 hours and... you know, that'll be it. Stream done. I could set up a cheat. Oh, I can't because I've given them all with gold. I was going to say I could set up a cheaty thingy to super speed it, but the hoppers won't actually pick it up quick enough. We could do like a really, really slow clock. But I think if the Yeah, if the items don't go through the hopper fast enough, it won't work. So no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to put the gold on a stick and make it go really fast. We get enough gravel back to make concrete, enough flint and steel to run the whole farm again, says Chainer. Well, they haven't been really, if I'm being honest, giving me a great deal of gravel. Well, apparently they've given me some gold back, so that's nice, I guess. Yeah, it's very much lacking in gravel. This didn't turn out to be all that much of a good gravel farm, believe it or not. I know that sounds crazy because I made it and everything I do is, made of gold. But so far we haven't even got 2 stacks of gravel. Jane says, run the gold farm. Fixing your last message. I don't get the flint from... I suppose you do get the flint from the gravel, but the flint from the gold farm I get from the ocean, and we've got millions of it already, so I don't need to worry about that. But yeah, I think we might need to go on a gravel mission this stream. Have you stopped again? Moron. My system works perfectly as usual. Everything. Yeah, you've stopped again. Great, good job. Must have put too many things in the hopper. Oh man. Okay. Oh, gravel shop at spawn, says Jen. The problem is, Jen, that's a lovely thing to say, but that's all my diamonds, and I don't want to go and we're going to be in 1.20 soon, and I'm going to need them for all my netherite upgrades and things. I can't be giving them to you guys. Oh look, we got more gravel. You've given up now. Oh geez, I've just remembered that this system that I built doesn't work, does it? I remember doing this a few seasons ago and having to just end up putting a clock on it because they just give up. Giving you enough gravel now. Oh, thanks, guys. Oh, jeez. Right, let's go home. Give me all your money, says Jen. No, you've had enough of my money with all your shops. Not doing it anymore. Not shopping. I can't afford it. I'm not buying it. You can afford it. No, I can't. Got to save me money. Got to save it for a rainy day, guys. It'd be nice to sleep. Thank you very much. Right. Any gravel in there? No. Right. I guess what we're going to do. Ow. Bang our heads on there. Fly down here. Bang our heads at the bottom. Like that. Right. Then we're going to go get a couple of empty sugar boxes. And ideally a, silk touch. There we go. Shovel. And we're going to go digging for gravel in the ocean. Because that's fun. Who doesn't like digging for gravel in the ocean? Why don't you just go to a gravel mountain? Yeah, I got one of those comments. Why don't I just go to a gravel mountain like they're on every street corner? I've never seen one in this world. I'm sure they must exist. But you could fly around outside the world border forever looking for one of those and not come across one. You could use chunk base. I could use chunk base. It's easier in the ocean. It's fine. Just need a couple of empty shulker boxes. That's all we need, guys. Let's pop that one down there. Oh, no. It's there. No. Oh, now. Jeez. Oh, well. It don't matter. Right. And I suppose temporary gravel storage. Did I have any gravel at all in here? Nothing. No gravel. Oh, no. I didn't want to do that. Jeez. I ate gravel. What did you eat it for? No, I didn't eat it. Oh, jeez. How was everybody's weekend then? What you all been up to? Out and out. Tell me all about it. I need to know. Gen Fire's left the game. Ow. Watch out for those things you can smack into on your way through. Is there any gravel down here? No, it doesn't look like gravel. We'll go to Thorshan. There'll be loads of gravel in Thorshan. It'll be abundant with gravel down here. See? Look at all of the gravel abundance. If only... Oh, I could do with one of them. Oh, I haven't got aqua affinity. Okay, we gotta go make a helmet. Then try and enchant it and hopefully get the thingy on it. Oh, jeez. How did my love come to this? How did it come to this, guys? Do any villagers sell gravel? Squirrelish says, watch Bonnie and Clyde, the musical in London, and visited Brighton. Wow. The lizard is a wizard in the kitchen. Got a special birthday meal, says Jen. Oh, yeah? What did he make you? Conduit says, yeah, that would be useful. Conduit. I don't think... I might have a conduit in me kicking about in one of my boxes. You never know. Have a look. Ocean box. I do. I've got a conduit. But that's good. Okay. Well, that's problem one solved. Now we just need... we need an enchantment room, which I don't own. We need some bookcases, which I haven't got. And we need a helmet, because I don't have any villagers that sell aqua affinity. So, chaps. In fact, let's grab some iron. Grab a little bit of iron. Let's do the old trading thing again. Is it me, or does my my GUI feel small today? Have I got it? Has that been turned down as well? Jeez, Minecraft, you broke everything. You broke everything. That's better. Buy the iron. Buy all me iron. Buy all me iron. Buy more of it. Buy more. Thank you. Okay. Now that we're rich in emeralds, give me your bookcases. I only need a couple. There we go. That's enough to make an enchantment room. Let's pop those back in there and those back in there. Yes, very good. Now we need an enchantment workstation thing. Enchantment table? That's what I said. You didn't? It was close. It wasn't. It was a bit close. Right, we need a handful of them. I think it's 4. A couple of them. And a book. Where on earth am I going to find a book? Oh, I've got no books, guys. Can't do it. Oh, well. Oh, I tried. Guess we'll do another live stream another day. Really got no books? Jeez, and I only got Silk Touch. Everything got Silk Touch on it. Oh, my goodness me. Kelly's mum says, now I had to migraine all week. I thought you said you had to migrate then all weekend. I thought that's a strange thing to have to do at the weekend. Migraines suck. That's not much fun, is it? Sorry to hear that. Here we go. Not Silk Touch. Right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, Aqua's Affinities. Let's make one of them. Here we go. Oh, look at me. Squirreling away, making all the good things. Now, I guess we should have a room for it, really. I don't really want to just dump it in here. We got all of this like space down here to be building rooms. Maybe we should make one of them an enchantment room. We could come off either of these directions or that direction. I guess we could go in here. Let's do this. Let's go in here and have an enchantment room. Why not? Now, technically, I'm supposed to do the little hallways between each thing to make it all fit and all nice and stuff. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to slam it in here. Iron Golem Whisperer is live. The Iron Golem Whisperer? Who's the Iron Golem Whisperer? Are you talking because of the slime farm? Is that your reference there, Lorenzo? Those stupid iron golems. They're so annoying. Right, we've got a bit of space. Oh, isn't it a beautiful looking room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put a torch down there and a torch down there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. More than we need. And look at that gorgeous floor we've got in here. That's amazing. Right, now we need lapis and a helmet. Okay. So a grindstone would be good down here as well, but I don't want to upset my villagers upstairs. So I'm going to have to put a grindstone out of the way somewhere. I don't know where, but I need to put it somewhere, I guess. All right, let's make an helmet. Wow, yeah, I'm good at making helmets. Almost as good as I am at making gold pressure plates. All right, here we go. Plusborough Aqua Affinity. It could take some time, peeps. It could take some time. Just saying. You might want to go and, you know, rest. Right. Where am I going to put a grindstone? I need it to be out the way. I should have made the enchantment station down here. Those morons will connect to anything. I left me at the chest over there. That's where my grindstones are. This is not white dye anymore. No, gold pressure plates. I've leveled up, mates. I've gone up in the world. I'm just going to put a couple of rockets down there because I thought that'd be fun. There we go. I know I had grindstones kicking about here somewhere. Good job I've got plenty of levels. So I've got plenty of levels. So I could do this for a little while. Ow, stick that there. There we go. It's just going to cost me a lot of rockets to enchant this helmet. Why don't you take your enchantment room down there? That would make sense, wouldn't it? That would totally make sense. Let's do that. Stupid enchantment station with miles away from anything. Let's just check what we're going to get before I do. Oh! Is there an Aqua Affinity 2? Is that the right one? I got it. I got it, guys. I'm still going to move this. Now I got to put this on my other helmet. I don't know if that's even possible. Because my other helmet's obviously netherite. So that could be tricky. It might be like, no, I can't do that. Bruh. Right, I'm going to dig in this way instead. Put it all in here. Oh. Ah. Okay. I'm not going to build it there. 1 of 3, then that'll be that one. So it would be... Oh, geez. How do I do this? So we'd have 3, then a pillar. Then that would be the inner pillar, so it would be here. What are you on about, inner pillar? My inner pillar. Got to have your inner pillars, babe. Right, so if we've got... That would be inner pillar. So then inside here, that would be... Yeah, that would be pillar going across there. So it's this bit here. So 1, 2, 3, 4... And then one more back. Here we go. I've made an hole now. And then this way. A couple of blocks. You needed gravel? That's a good point, actually. That's a really good point. I need gravel. Thanks for reminding me. I was just going to leave it all and cover it over. Where am I going to get gravel from? I can't see. Oh, man. Look at all this gravel. I found it, guys. Found the source. Wow, look at me go. Getting all this gravel. I'm the gravel king. Wow, there's loads of it. We'll soon have all the concrete in the world, guys. Turns out you don't actually need gravel for concrete. That'll be the next thing, won't it? So smart, guys. Open your eyes, says Mitch. No, I'm tired, mates. I was up late last night. Give me a break. I'm working on important things for people, for the internet. Make everybody's Minecraft lives better. Okay, so I'm allowed to be rubbish and tired. Okay, that's how it works. I'm doing good work for the peeps. So it's the law that you just have to let me just be useless today. Okay, you're always useless. No, you're not wrong. Right. Okay. Crafting table. Where's my grindstone cowboy? Oh, there he is. Who are you snapping with, Mitz? I can't see, but I don't need anything else from here now, do I? Right, good. Well, we've moved that. That's good news. Let's, what I do want to do. Oh, hello, Slime. Nice to see you. Fancy you popping in here. It's nice. I put a load of that stuff. Ow. Hey. Look, I thought we was having a moment there, me and you, Mr. Slime. Thought we was, getting on, being friends. But no, you just come here to ruin my day, as usual. I'm tired too, lots as mates. Fair enough. I'll let you off then, Mitz, because I'm nice like that. I do these nice things on occasion. I haven't got an anvil. Ah. Oh, jeez. Really? We're nearly out of iron. I can't be out of iron. No! I ain't even got emergency iron. What? This is my last iron? Oh, jeez. I was rich, and now I'm poor. I guess What do you idiots fall behind there? Moron. Get out of me hole. Jeez. I don't want to be poor. I like being rich. I didn't make any noise when I did that. Okay. Now, will it work or won't it work? No! I'm not putting a netherite on it just to combine it with that. Yeah, you are. You're right, I am. Oh, jeez. Now I need a smithing table. Oh, what a waste of money. What a waste of money. Ah! It worked. Goodness for that. What a waste of money. At least they're not 7 diamonds each yet. But soon. Soon they will be. I'd have been screaming. I'd have been... I think that would have made me rage quit. Jeez. Stupid game and your stupid rules. 7 diamonds. Got no... Oh, have I got iron at my iron farm? I might have to get Chuck set up over here. Come do a bit of AFK for us. Ow. Excuse me. Hope everyone has a wonderful week, says Big Sour Pickles. Oh, we got a little bit of iron. Mine. Yeah, I think I might have to open the old laptop up. Oh, no, is it the gold farm, though? That's miles away. No, forget it. Forget it. I'll do it after the stream. It's not emergency just yet. I've got a little bit of iron. I'm going to come back over here for no particular reason. Get my ender chest out again. Why is it? It's really dark there, isn't it? Get my ender chest out again. If I can get my mouse on the actual screen. There we go. Make some irons. Make some slimes. Get out my box. Put it in there. There we go. That's better. 31. We're rich. Totally rich, guys. Here, have some slimes. There we go. Right, now we can go digging many gravels from the ocean. The moment you've all been waiting for. Hurrah! Love your hat, says Big Sour Pickles. Thank you very much. I love it too. My favourite one now that I left my good one on the aeroplane. Oh, and now it's night time. Look, this won't do, will it? Just won't do. Right, I'm taking that. Going over to the ocean. I'm going to put bed down. I would sleep underwater, but you're not allowed to do that on Bedrock Edition. Says no. Put that down here. It's too far away. Of course it is. Put them down there. Dump all of that junk that I don't want. There we go. You can have all that. Right. And that andesite. You like andesite? Yeah, it's only one. Just one. If it was 4, I'd have done something different. There we go. Right, let's go put conduit down. With all these drowns. Yay, hey drowns. Nice to see you all. How you doing? I want to go up one more actually. So we'll do 5. Just like, ow. Just like that. Stop it. Who's it? Which one of you is the one with the thing? Stop it. You're all so mean. Jeez. Your name is Foxy Hotel Y, says Tamara Gokmesu. Well, I could ask you the same question. Why is your name Foxy Hotel? Tell me that. Now I can breathe. Little bit more. Little bit more. A little bit more and then it should go full power. Ow. Stop it. Stop it. It's gone full power, guys. The little hole in the middle has opened up. We are ready for action. It is gravel gathering time. Let's get in here and mine all the gravels. And don't mine too much, because then we've got to swim up and go and fetch it all off the surface. Yeah, this is significantly faster than getting it from piglins. I'm from Japanese, and my father is Brazil. Name me. Oh, okay. That's cool. Well, I'm from a book. Sort of, kind of, a bit, with some artistic license and some anti-copyright, you know, protection. There is a story behind it, but I've told it a million times. So you'll just have to go back in time and listen to one of the other times I told it. It's a good book, says Miz. It's a good book. Will you? Why? Goodness me. You're so prolific. Oh, there's another one. I suppose I could do with some more trident, so, you know, could be worse. All the gravel's going on the roof. Jeez.
Oh my. Amir was so close to getting the sign with a 99%.
What would you... Right, let's... hands up in the chat, right? If you would prefer it if they would make items not float in water like they used to. Because it still annoys me that they float. There's no good reason for it. Fair enough in bubble columns, I get that. But just in normal water, why do they float? It's annoying. I'd much rather they just went back down to the bottom again. And so I could pick them all up. Because they're not, why would they float? They're not lighter than water. It's a block of gravel. It's not like it's full of air. Not a balloon, mate. I don't get it. I guess I'm on my own, though. Literally no hands up in the chat. Wow, you're all mean. If only I could fix that with an add-on, I would. Would 100% be playing on my world with lost internet again. Great. Apologies if the stream cuts out a little bit while we're streaming. I have this weird internet thing going on at the moment where it just decides to cut out for like 10 seconds every now and then. I don't think it's my actual main internet. I think it's my new PC. I don't know why it does it, but it does. And it's very annoying, particularly when I'm in like a Discord call. Like the podcast that we did this week with Slack, I kept disappearing and I'm missing half of his sentences, which is quite annoying. I'm on the look for the hands down emoji. Why do you like them? Why do you like them floating, Pickles? I used to die trying to find stuff, though. I always run out of air if I could, says Miz. Yeah, but you know, conduits exist now, so it's not an excuse. Should just be an option for items to float, like fire spreads. Yeah, and I can turn it off. I like these ideas. See, this is just so boring, having to swim round and go and pick up all the bits of gravel. At least if they were at the bottom, you could have picked them up as you were going. The oceans are full of so much stuff that's worth gathering, but you just think, oh, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to go dig down there and get all that rubbish. Like when you destroy an ocean monument, you're like, oh, all this prismarine's really useful, but half of it ends up despawning unless you literally spend like every couple of minutes going up and making sure none of it despawns. How could you carry so many stacks of gravel if there would be a light version of if they would be a light version of itself, says Cosmic Olosky? I'd be floating. I'd be going in the moon right now with all this gravel in me if it actually floated. I don't want to put that junk in there. I have to get out another chest. Let's get out the chest and put all the junk in there instead. Fire, it's full of junk, that chest. Oh, so you're moaning about it because of laziness? says Mitz. No, I'm moaning about it because of time management and the preciousness of items. Do you know what, Mitz? I'm surprised you've said that. Normally, you're my biggest advocate for not being lazy. Unless you've suddenly decided I'm just lazy now. Which is fine, because I am a bit, I guess. But it's not laziness to like, want to work, you know, efficiently. Like, if they made a game and they said, right, every 3 minutes you've got to restart your computer in order to play this game, you'd be like, no, that's not right. But instead, they're going, okay, every 3 minutes you've just got to swim around aimlessly on the surface and gather all of that rubbish that's floated up. It's the same thing. Takes about as long. Foxy's war on swimming in Minecraft. I know, right? I'd love it if there was an option to just like dry up all the oceans. Just get rid of the water. Where's the just eradicate the water? I wonder if you could remove the water vanilla block. One day I'm hoping they're going to release the blocks in Bedrock Edition as like data driven, which means we have access to them. They're not at the moment. All the blocks are hard coded. You can't have any access to them. But if they did, I'd turn water into air. And I know I could do it with fill commands, but fill commands and water don't mix very well because Bedrock Edition's not got any bugs at all. None. Not a single bug in it from what I've seen. Apart from that one that I found, I did a video about. Ow, stop it. Stop it! Think they both have their downsides, says Mitz. Yeah, but them floating has more downside. Let's be honest with each other, right? I'm right. You're clearly wrong. So you're just going to have to swallow that one down and admit you're wrong, Mitz. It's fine. I would do it if I was wrong. But I'm not. So I'm not going to. Ow. Stop it! Where'd he go now? Where's the one with the blue stick? The blue stick, yeah. With the 3 prongs at the end. The trident. Yeah. That moron. Which is even more annoying because of these guys. You can't do anything in Minecraft anymore. Used to be fun, this game. Skip says watermelons don't break with lava. Ah, that's because watermelons are made of water, you see. And everybody knows that water and lava, when they mix, the water wins. Hello, how is everyone? I'm off work today, so I actually get to see the stream, says Auntie Dizzy. Hello, Auntie Dizzy. What are you doing off work? I hope it's for good reasons, rather than you being a bit ill. Or laid off. That would be even worse. Just thought you'd have a day to yourself, maybe. Why not? Sounds good to me. I could do with a day off from fishing out all this stupid gravel that's floating. Oh, yeah, it's some sort of magnet effect to the conduit. So when in range of block, yeah, that'd be good. That'd be really good. Or even if like items magnetize to each other. So rather than just being everywhere, they just all went and just made one big ball of gravel. That would be nice as well. I'd appreciate it. What? No. Like, why give you a conduit that allows you to mine quickly underwater and then make it impossible to collect all the blocks? It's not fair. I wouldn't do it if it was my game. I just think that's mean. I mean, surely, like the fact that it keeps going light and dark because I pop in the water and out of the water, it's not good game design, is
Auntie
it? Not
Dizzy just
Let's all be honest. Shut up, skeleton. Stop it. I'm trying to get out of the water. Stop it out. I thought netherite gave you knockback resistance. Clearly not. Thank you very much, Mitz, for gifting a sub to Auntie Dizzy. So you've, oh, you did. You said never. I thought you was. I didn't think you'd replied about my the little lazy comment that you made there. I've taken that to heart, mate. So I'm quite sad about that now. Oh, look at all these tridents we're getting now. There's a mild bonus to it being irritated by all of those drowns. I'm gonna have all those on Bedrock Edition. Oh, Java Edition, the other one. That other version of the game that we play sometimes. You need an allay. You like it? The allays are drowned. Allays are too stupid. They either go in lava or they'll like get stuck somewhere. Allays are not useful creatures. Although that, and they'd only come and try and throw it back at me. You can set up an oak block with a hopper. That's true. Allay, actually, I wonder how they would work underwater with the conduit. Do you think they'd be able to not drown? Can they go underwater? That's a really interesting idea. That could save me so much problem. That might actually be the first time anyone's come up with a useful thing for the allays to do. Storage system, no. Allays, not good storage systems. They are, no. Does anyone know? Anyone know what happens to an allay when it goes for a swim? Near a conduit? Does it drown? Can it swim? Can it go down underwater? Don't think they went underwater. So they just collect it from the top of the water. They can do that, can they? Without, like, being total morons. Make it a little island, says Flying Red Rabbit. I mean, it's a little bit more work to do to get started with. But if you're tearing down an ocean monument, a couple of allays for the different types of prismarine, you're in it to win it then. Have I got any allays this season? I don't feel like I have. I got a bunch at the end of the last one. Oh, yeah, they're over at the raid farm. Well, Slack says I'm not allowed to go back there because apparently it's all big and broken or something and it'll trigger something if I go back. So I can't go to the raid farm. So, can't go and get the allays. Jeez, I thought someone was in my living room at 6 a.m. Turns out it was my son's iPad playing a YouTube video for some reason, says Lorenzo. Oof. I've still not interacted with the laser at all yet, says Mitz. Oh, jeez, Mitz. Next, you're going to be telling me you've still not been to an ancient city. Jeez. What are you doing? Do you even Minecraft, bro? I think that drowned just had a baby. Speaking of having babies, are you pregnant? Yeah, I'm pregnant. No, I went to a farm on Saturday, and there's a farm called Hall Farm, and it's not too far away from me, and we went there, and they have this, like, you can go on a tractor ride at particular times of the day, and they give you a bucket of potatoes, and there's some cows there, and you feed the cows the potatoes, and which is fine, that's quite nice. But this time, the other side of the bit from the cows, literally the first thing you see as you got there, were some very, very, very heavily pregnant sheep. And there was this one sheep who, it was the first time in the whole history of that farm that would just given birth to 4 lambs. But it actually, as we arrived, like, it had 2, and you could see them sort of in the straw being all like babies and useless. And then she sort of wandered over to one of them, turned round, and when she walked away, there was another one just on the floor. And then, like, 10 seconds later, she did the same thing again. So I reverse witnessed 2 lambs being born, which was nice. The only sad thing about the whole thing was the back end of that sheep was not a pretty sight at all. And that was the first thing that all of these children were greeted with. As the tractor arrived, we were all in this, like, trailer with seats with the big windows at the back, and the back end of this sheep was like, oh, look away, guys. So yeah, it was lovely, actually. It was really nice. I gave someone else my potato so I could watch the lambs being born and, like, being all little and small. Still haven't, says Mitz. Oh, jeez. You still haven't been to an ancient city. Jeez. You can tell if I've been to an ancient city absolutely coated in wool. Hopefully scar them for a long time, says Mitz. Hopefully. Wow. You like children being scarred, do you? Wow. Jeez. You've changed, you have. Oh, poor kids. But yeah, you know what I mean? I know. It's just your way with words, Mitz, via text. You've just got such a way with words. Right, have I got enough gravel now? Probably not. I don't actually know how much concrete I need to build, and I haven't even got a concrete machine yet, so I just, you know, you've got to do there's no point in having a concrete machine if you've got no concrete powder to put in it. So we should have a couple of stacks, a couple of chests worth. Oh no, we still haven't even got 2 chests worth now. How many more do we need? We need like 9 more stacks. Okay, we got this. How hard could it be? What could possibly go wrong? Let's do this. Back in the water. Again. Now, really? Another one of you with your shiny turquoise pronged pole? I don't know how you dare. Don't you know who I am? I'm the server admin, guys. I can press buttons that make you all disappear. Oh, there's 2 more of them. I'm trying to be friendly as possible, says Mitz. Oh, I see. You should take a leaf out of my book and accidentally not be as family friendly as you should do. What could go wrong? It'll be all right, won't it? Yes, I realise you've got a trident. Yes, thank you very much for showing it to me. So what's everybody up to this week? Now that all the kids are back to school and we're all back to normal again, what are you all up to? What you got going on? Anything fun? Anything interesting? Anything exciting? Or is it just back to the mundane? We've got some interesting things coming up soon in the old world, haven't we? We got obviously 1.20 will be out soonish. We've got Breath of the Wild coming out very soon. The King's getting coronated not too long away. I'm off to a wedding a little bit after that. Oh, it's all going on. He had a quote from Plasterer for 1,800 quid, so now I'm plastering, says Cactio. Jeez, what were they plastering? What do you need doing for that amount of money? It's a trap. I've never ever, that's the one bit of DIY that I've never attempted, plastering, just because I know how useless I am. Like, if I did plastering, it would be horrendous. It would be everywhere. It would be wonky. It would be full of holes. It would be all slapped on wrong. It's just the one thing I won't do. Most of the, like, even I try and avoid painting because I'm not particularly graceful with the roller. Well, thank you, Racto, for subscribing.
Subscribed for 3 months.
But yeah, no, I'll do painting, and I'll do fixing stuff, and I'll bleed radiators, and I'll do plumbing, and I'll do electrics, and I'll do building furniture and all that other stuff. But I would never ever build a brick wall or do any plastering. If I built a brick wall, it'd be the leaning wall of Cleethorpes. Don't you want a unique house, Foxy? I would like my house to A, be resellable, and B, continue standing. And also, if you're plastering, you know, sometimes, particularly if it's your kitchen, you need to be able to put, like, cabinets against the wall. If I did it, my kitchen would be all hodgepodge. The cabinets would be all wonky. I'm with you, Foxy. The pros are so fast and much better than I can do. Yeah. And can you imagine trying to plaster a ceiling, Pickles? Jeez, I've still got that big hole in my ceiling over there because it's
eating dried grapes. You know,
it's too expensive to have the whole ceiling done. Mr. Balrog here, subscribing for 22 months with a joke. I've been telling people the benefits of eating dried grapes, you know, raising awareness. Wow. Wow, Mr. Balrog. 22 months of sub and patron, Mr. Balrog. That's incredible. Thank you so much. I tell you what, you guys have no idea. Well, at least I hope you do have some idea of how much I appreciate you all and all the support you get. You really do. I sit here and moan about the mechanics of Minecraft and that this is rubbish and that's rubbish. But at the end of the day, I get to play my favourite game. I thought Hogwarts Legacy was your favourite game. My second favourite game. Every single day. And make software and make add-ons because you guys empower me to be able to do so. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do any of that. So thank you so much. Molly Brown is continuing to give sub they got from Susie Q. Well, thank you very much, Molly Brown. Oh, man, I used to know a Molly Brown. I went to school with a Molly Brown. But she wasn't Molly Brown at the time. She married someone else called I won't say the name just in case you know them. That you won't. But someone else called Brown. And then she became Molly Brown.
For 5 months? I cannot believe it.
I can't believe it either.
Subscribed for 5 months.
Delete him. Subscribing for 5 months. Doing all those good subscription things. Pressing all the right buttons today. You're all absolutely snazzy. I thought you were going to say wonderful. No, snazzy. We got some gravel, peeps. This is good news. See, I want the dye farm to be built out of gravel. You know, the dye scraper I made. Mids.
5 gifted subs. Thank you.
Mids. Wow. Jeez.
Cat just gifted 5 subs.
If your name's Rory B. Bellows, CEE it, Joe CC, or Dragon King, or JCCB, then please give Mitz a huge big thank you. That's incredible, Mitz. Thank you so much. Yeah, Mitz has given out 335 subs to the channel. What are you doing, Mids? That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Thank you so much. You can call me lazy anytime you want. Just not to my face or in public in front of people. Okay? Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, right. We've got a whole bunch of tridents, so this is good news. I don't know how I ended up with all this kelp. Don't really want any of that kelp. Oh my goodness.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gifted subs. Thank you.
Crimson to Dibber. Well done, Crimson to Dibber. Well done.
Gifted 5 subs.
Amemia, they beat you to it. Wow, you were too busy giving away amazing 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much, Amemia. But you've missed out now. You've missed out. Well, technically, I guess you could still win. But thank you very much. If your name is No One, The Real Hoss, Irish Viking, Diamond Fair, or Zandevil, then please give a huge big thank you to Amemia. Incredible work's being done by the peeps today. You're all very, very fancy. And all appreciated. Particularly the ones that I appreciate the most. The other ones I appreciate more than the others. But don't tell the others. They'll feel bad. Okay? Right. Throw those in there. Throw those in there. Throw those in there. There we go. That's that little job done. Excellent. Right. All that kelp can go for a swim. Have a swim, kelp. Go on. There you go. Good job. Now I've got a half-empty box of gravel. I kind of feel like we should fill it up with more gravel. What do you think, peeps? My shovel is not quite dead. Let's go and get a little bit more. I noticed that, Mitz. I'll show myself out, says Amemia. Giving the diamond fairy a... Wow. Next thing you know, the diamond fairy will win a sign. Then we've got big problems. I don't know if they're in... They did on the hardcore world, I think, but I don't think they have done in TB, have they, Mitz? Can you remember? Probably. I should check the book, shouldn't I? Coming in for a swift landing. Ow, broke me legs. You all right, mate? Got a couple of legs between friends. Hello, little drowny fellows. I'm coming after your gravel, guys. You can't hide it from me any longer. I've seen it down here and I want it. You're asking me? You remember this? Mitz, look, okay. Let's put our memories together, and we've probably got maybe a half, possibly a third of a working memory, right? But I'd say yours would be the stronger part of that because yours is better than mine. So, whilst your memory, seemingly admittedly from yourself, might not be great, it's going to be a lot better than mine. So it's your job to remember things, okay? So I don't know how to do. It's about a quarter between us. Yeah, that seems about right. It is amazing how much stuff I seem to forget. I am genuinely starting to get quite worried. It's people like friends and family keep saying, oh yeah, you remember we did this thing a few weeks ago? And I have absolutely no recollection at all. And it's like, as long as I still remember my name, I'm all right. That's my theory. I can remember my name, I'm good. Mr. Pigglesworth. That's my name, I think. I seen it on the telly last night. I'm a cat, apparently. Yeah. I mean, it's probably just part of getting old, but it really does genuinely worry me to the point where I'm thinking maybe I should go and speak to somebody about how awful my memory is. It was like we were talking about Christmas, and I know Christmas is a few months away ago. But someone was like, "Oh yeah, we all came round and we all did this thing together, didn't we, at Christmas?" And I'm like, "Did we?" Yeah, we were all here and we did that thing, and we all took a photo. Do you remember? No. Are you sure I was there? Yeah, you were there. We did this, then the other. Like, all right, okay. Keep thinking the same. I forgot to do it, says Correct Joe. Remember that pay rise you promised me, says Mitz. Well, the thing is, Mitz, right? I don't remember it. Good, I may well have done. You might not even be joking. Guess you forgot. You just forget about talking to someone about forgetting things. What? Yeah, exactly. Have you gone and talked to somebody about all the stuff you've forgotten yet? What? That's how I was going to do that, did I? Not my fault. I got more important things to remember, like how to make add-ons and do iron farms and things. That's why I do all these like Minecraft videos. I've been playing Minecraft for years, and I get all these comments going, "Oh yeah, but you know you've done that wrong. You should do it like this." And I remember, "Oh yeah, there is a different way to do that." And I feel like saying, "Do you know what, sunshine? I've forgotten more about Minecraft than you'll ever learn." Bruenza said, I had an I'm old moment yesterday. Was buying a drink at a sporting event. Guy carded me and barely looked at it. I asked if he actually looked at it. He said, yeah, the birth years start with 19. You're good. That was longer than it was in my head. Wow, you got ID'd? Jeez. I'd love to be ID'd again. I think the last time I got ID'd, it was probably in my very, very, very early 30s or very, 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 very late 20s. Pontin is here. Hello, Pontin, saying, Foxy and chat, hope you all had an amazing weekend. It was the best, Pontin. I don't think I've ever had another weekend like it. It was incredible. I can't remember what I did, but someone told me yesterday that I had a really good weekend, so yeah. Now, I've had that before. Nothing to do with bad memory. I've had that from excessive being a student. Staff's absolutely no idea. Does anyone know the drink Grolsch? It used to be quite popular a few years ago, and if I had a substantial amount of that, then I absolutely had no recollection I didn't really get that drunk from it. I have no recollection of anything that happened the next day. Wish I can wipe some of my memory, like all these random lyrics from useless songs. Oh, they're the best thing when you just find yourself singing some like random thing from a song you hadn't heard in years. That's the best. Don't get rid of those. They're really important. They're the best memories. Don't just forget all the ones about your kids and your family. You don't need that. Oh, look, they're disappearing. See? Look, they're disappearing before I can get. Stop it. I need to grab us. No despawning. Ow. If they floated, if they didn't float, I wouldn't have that problem, would I? Hey? You and you the floater gang, you are. Personally, I'm glad my birthday starts with 19, says Mitz. Yeah. Grolsch, says Cosmic Philosophy. Yeah. Grolsch is great, says Pickles. I have a Grolsch pint glass from back in the day, says Ponty. No way. There we go. Have we got enough? No, we need 3 and a bit more stacks. I can do that. I can do that. 3 and a bit more stacks. How hard could it be? We'll just dig out this little bit here. Nice and close to the shore. Ow. Ow. Stop. Please. Stop it. Oh, there's another one over here, look. The laser javelins. Not a laser javelin. A trident. Yeah, laser javelin. That's what I said. I'm rather peckish now. All my carrots are wet. Oh, there's another one thrown at me. No, it's just that one that's stuck in the floor. Oh, look, these ones. This is the good old days ones because I've dug down under the water. This is how it should be. Look at that. I can actually pick them up. That's loads better. Just like the good old days. The best type of gravel. The gravel that doesn't escape. Right, I think I've probably got enough now. Right, peeps. Anyone, if you remember, I'm currently doing a Let's Play on Minecraft Legends on my Duckshot84 channel, and I have recorded now 15 episodes. I didn't put one out yesterday because I got distracted doing other things, but they're all. I've got a bunch ready to go up. I've edited them all. I've uploaded a few. Now I haven't finished. But I got to a point where I was genuinely really enjoying it. Thinking, wow, this is great in the campaign. And then the campaign threw a curveball at me. And now I don't want to play it again. I'll continue playing it. But there is some seriously big bugs with the game. Particularly with pathfinding. And I don't want to give away any spoilers, but obviously the aim of the game is you are in the overworld and the piglins are popping through the overworld because they stole the idea from what we did on TB in season 2. And you have to go and defeat the piglins, and you basically generating all these little mobs, different types of mobs, and then you're pointing them at where you want them to go and attack, and they go and attack, which is fine, but the pathfinding makes it so that they are totally incapable of going upwards, like in a Y direction. So if you can build stairs and you can build ramps and stuff like that, but if you point them at something that's on a raised platform, they just will not go up it. They'll just go and stand at the side of the raised platform and totally ignore the ramp that you've put down for them, which is highly frustrating because you've got a very, very, very limited number of them that you can actually spawn in. So it means when you're trying to attack things and 90% of them are all just stood at the bottom, the rest of them are just getting absolutely mullered by all of the things that you're trying to attack, which is not ideal. And it just so happens that some of the piglins, so there's 3 main factions of piglins, and the faction that I decided to take on first all live on giant hills, but it's not hills you can go up. They're like that. So you can't climb up them. You have to build ladders up, and you have to have this like very, very You just go out. So there's like a small one at one point. So you have to put some stairs up to that. And then there'll be another one that you got to put stairs up to that. And then another one you stairs up to that. And the stairs are quite wide, but your mobs just when they're walking up them fall off the edges and then end up stuck at the bottom. And so I defeated all 3 of these massive piglin bases for this one type. And I was so relieved at the end when I'd done that. And then it was like, oh, now you get to fight the boss. I was like, oh yeah, great, boss fight. The boss fight is an even bigger, whole new fortress all on hills. And it's like, no, it takes so long just because you're just fighting them all the time. And it's like fighting, trying to get up these hills. So,
many months paid for it once.
So yeah, it's I really like it, guys. It's my favorite game. I was really enjoying it. I was genuinely very much enjoying it, and then that happened. Pontin Play subscribed for 15 months. Many months paid at once. Really? Wow. Jeez. Well, thank you very much. I wish Minecraft mobs... Hang on a minute. Yeah. I wish Minecraft mobs had pathfinding that badly. I break a single block in the farm and all my villagers are doing parkour to run out. Yeah, they could take a leaf out of Minecraft's book for mob pathfinding because it's so frustrating. It's really frustrating. And you just think, if that worked, this would be really enjoyable. So I really hope they manage to fix some pathfinding problems. I don't know if they will, but I really hope they do. Do you want to buy some irons, mate? I got all this irons just for you. So you can help me fix me pickaxe. That'll be really nice if you could help me fix me pickaxe, guys. You shovel. That's what I said. You didn't? I think I did. Oh, I said pickaxe. Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh no, who's upset Jeff Bezos now? Oh jeez. Oh no, Unelk505, you've made Jeff Bezos cry, giving all of his money to me. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. Right, we need not silk touch axe. And then we need to smash all of these to bits. Come on, Mitch, you can win this sign game. Just change your name to Ememia, you'll win. Pretty sure that's how it works. Not how I programmed it, but I'm pretty sure, reading between the lines, that's what's going on. Then you can change it back. And I'll make sure I put your right name on the sign. Bezos can eat a sucking carrot. Poor Jeff Bezos. Oh, poor Jeff Bezos. Life hard for poor Jeff Bezos. He never likes me, lols, admits. I know. I think your name has to begin with A and end in Memir. I'm pretty sure. I've figured out the secret to it. You're welcome. Okay. Take some books. No. I want to fix me shovel, not my axe. Thank you very much. 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 Okay, we're going to see the clerics now. Get a little bit more XP on this here shovel. Hey, I'd like to buy all your redstone and all of your bottles, please. Thank you very much. Can I buy all of your redstone and all of your bottles, please? Oh, hang on a minute. Thank you very much. And I'd like to buy all of your redstone, thank you very much, and all of your bottles, please. Oh, what a good job you did selling me all of those things. Hey, there is a Mr. Foxy without tails, Exotic. Where is he? I'll get him. Okay, well, you can have all of those things back. Don't need those anymore. Could do my pickaxe fixing a little bit more, actually. So let's go buy some golden carrots. There we go. Thank you very much. Useless. Okay, more golden carrots. Thank you very much. Useless. And more golden carrots, thank you very much. There we go. Almost totally 100% fixed, apart from the bit that's not. But apart from that, it's nearly 100% fixed. So that's good news. Right. Okay, let's turn all of those into those. Put one down there and pick it up again. Just make sure it's... Yeah, it does work. That's good. Put that in there. Grab that. Put that in there. There. Grab that. Realise you put that in the wrong one. There, put that in there. Grab that one. Open it up. Put those in there. There we go. Lovely. Excellent. What a good job I've done. Amazing. Oh, it's all going so well. Ready for a sleep now. What are we doing now then? What's the next plan? We've oh, I know what I need to do. I don't know if I can do that now though. I want to continue working on the front of our base, but I don't really jeez, don't really know what I'm doing with it. Don't want that. I do want cobbled deep slate. I don't need string. There we go. There's my smooth stone. Let's top that up. We could go get some more lava for this machine as well, I think. Let's grab that one. Grab that one. Don't need that one. Don't. Oh, cobblestone might be useful. We need basalt as well. I don't know if I've got... Oh, we've got diamonds in there. Diamonds? Have I got any... Yeah, we need... Oh, I need more frog lights. I need the yellow ones. I don't have any yellow frog lights left, and they're the ones we're using. We could need to go to the frog light farm, but I don't think there's even any over there. I think I cleared it out. What I need, guys, is basalt. So we haven't got any basalt. Oh, jeez. Really? Okay, so we need some more empty sugar boxes. We need to go to the basalt farm, get some more basalt. We need to go to the frog light farm, and I can't remember how to get there to get some of that. And then we need to... I can't remember what the whole reason we were doing all that. Oh, to build start working on the front of the base. Are you hardcore? Says, no, it's not hardcore. This is just normal. It's just normal. We don't faff about with hardcore on here. It's too much like hard work. This is a long-term, long-running content creators SMP on Bedrock edition. Right. Empty shulker boxes. Let's go back in here. No, I don't want a head box. I want shiny things. There we go. Right, let's have 4 new shulker boxes. There we go. Lovely. Don't say lovely, lovely. I'm not going to. Don't you worry, guys. I heard myself say lovely, and I turned against it. Right, so basalt. Basalt. And then frog lights. I don't know if we're going to have any frog lights, though. And I don't know the way there. But we'll find it together. Good morning. Ow. Not again. I need to put wooden buttons on those. I really need to put wooden buttons on. Right, Peach, you got any questions you want to ask? Start asking them now, because my brain's just turned to mush again, as it does. And I like it when you all ask questions, so that'd be nice if you could do, please. Right, I guess... Oh, I need my auto clicker. Auto clicker. How do I do it? What are we on? Hold right button. No, on hold left button, don't we? Okay. And then we just come up to there like that. Then we do Control, Shift, and F5. Is that right? No, Num 5. No, it didn't work at all. Why'd that not work? Control, Shift. Oh, Num 9? Nope, that didn't work. Why's that not working? Okay. Apparently I'm not allowed to use shift with it anymore. There we go. Oh, I haven't got my beacon. It'll speed up in a minute. How many asparagus go into an asparagus soup, says Animal. Depends how big the soup is. When are you getting a guest on the podcast as Pickles? It depends how big the soup is, Pickles. What's your favourite farm, says Otic? Ones that I don't need haste for. Oh, jeez. Where's my other beacon? I know where it is. How's Nelly, says Susie Q. Nelly's doing very well, thank you. Yeah, she's doing very good at the moment. She had a lovely week with her mum while I was away, and she's come back, and she's a happy girl. Now, if I can find the beam from up here, that'll make life easy. It's not there though, is it? I've moved it, haven't I? Oh, jeez. Okay, we'll go the other way. It's where the wither fight was, isn't it? How do I get down there? Can't remember how to get down. Oh, I've got to go down here. Is that about your memory again? Yeah. Yeah, it is. I'm stupid. It's not my fault. Will Mr. Onion ever be rescued, says Pickles? Yes. I mean, I don't want to make any promises or anything. It is Mr. Onion at the end of the day, but probably. Pontin says, started rewatching your first Minecraft Bedrock series. It really does show how much videos have improved over the years. Do you think they've got better or worse? Pontin. It says she's happy girl. Happy girl. Yes. Just like off the meme. It's the happy girl. Thank you. I found my iron, guys. It's all here. What's your PC build like? It's a rubbish builder. I gave it some cement and a load of bricks, and it just sat there and sort of made loud fan noises. Rubbish on elk. Absolutely rubbish. I had to hire someone in the end. When are you going to go fire mitts for Slack and get someone else to join you? Of course, says Crack Joe. Oof. It's fighting talk. What do you think, Mitts? Should I hire someone else? Have you had enough? Oh. Up. BTD Gaming Beast says, I knew. Hello there, BTD Gaming Beast. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being new. It's always nice to have newbies here. Can I pinch a bit of Have you eaten it all already? No. I just need a smidgen. You might as well be all doing your thing while I'm in here. Well, they'll all stop again. I know they will, but they might as well. Jen Fire has joined the game. Say hello. It was Jen's birthday yesterday, and it's someone else's, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say whose birthday it is today, because they're quite a private person, but it's someone else on the TB Team's birthday today. So if you go and wish everybody a happy birthday, then you definitely won't, miss them. Mitz says, wow, 121 times. Wow. They've got a lot better. One thing that would be interesting, though, is revisiting old Seed and see how it's changed with the updates as a one-off video. Yeah, that would be nice for me to do, and probably some of the very OGs, Pontin, but it would... If I did a, here I'm going to look at an old world video, nobody's going to watch it. That's just... I don't get the sort of views for that, sadly. It'd be a fun thing to maybe check out in a live stream. I have no idea what that old Seed was, though. Ugh. More questions, please. Come on. Don't make me do all the work. I might be the content creator, the streamer, the person with all of the stuff. But, and I forgot to turn my light on. But, it's on you now. I'm just going to sit here, mind this basalt, while you tell me all about you and ask questions. And I'll drink that really nice cold coffee. It's so nice and cold. Don't all speak at once. Make sure you don't trip over yourselves talking. in the chat. Jeez. Chat dead, bro. 98 people watching, not a single one of you talking. What's going on? Also, thank you 98 people for turning up on a Monday morning. This is lovely. Don't normally get that many people on a Monday. I'm going to check my Discord while you sit there. Speak, says Mitz. You're not going to talk to me, I'm not going to talk to you. Just check my Discord. Check my announcements. Yeah. Check the chat. See what's going on. Interesting. Yeah. What's up, Foxy says, see you at 360. Hello. Ponzi Play says, it should be the first game I play on my new PC when it arrives. Oh, what should be the first game I play on my new PC when it arrives tomorrow? Minecraft. And in that order, okay? Mr. Polrog says, was the content creator bonus thing recorded and put on the block update Patreon feed? Yes, it was. Yes. Oh, no, the content creator. No, we haven't recorded that yet. No, sorry. It's 3:32 where I am, says see it. I'm programming. Oh, what are you programming? See it? Amemia says, I was about to go and hit the like button when you started saying there was 98 people watching, even though it's been ages since the YouTube stream. Wow. Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it? Right, that should be plenty of that now. Ugh. Let's have a check the chest. Well, I don't know what you're doing in there. Right, let's get an empty shulker box. Shove it all in there. It'd be nice to get a full shulker box's worth. It's pretty fast farm, this. We should be able to get one relatively swiftly. I don't know if there'll be much in the backlog on this because it's pretty fast. Oh, there is. Thank you for the sheep scream. I'm going to do a couple more seconds on here and then we'll be done for that one, I think. I'm AKA test pattern. Oh, are you really? Oh, the Phantom Frames add-on. Oh, okay. I need to get back to you about that. I've had a whole bunch of people emailing me about stuff lately, and they're all in my very, very long backlog because I've been working on things of my own. So I will get back to you on all those things. Remember what's on his bucket list, says Susie Q. Susie says, top 3 things on your bucket list and why? I don't really consider the bucket list, to be honest with you. I don't know. I think bucket list, you've got to assume at some point you're not going to be around anymore, and I'm going to live forever, so I don't need one. I don't know. I wouldn't even know where to start with a bucket list.
Who is brave enough to redeem points to make Foxy no-tail exercise?
No exercise today. Exercise banned. Not allowed. Anyone that does it's fired forever, for a lifetime of being fired. Just saying. Right, frog lights. They're in the nether somewhere. Let's go and see if we can find them. Lol, same, says Mitz. Suzuki says, Mitz, I'm not the only one with a memory like a sieve. Oh no, Mitz! And the leechim as well. But I need day off from exercise. I'm poorly. See? Look how poorly I am. I couldn't possibly exercise, guys. Just too ill. Just too ill. True story. I'm not making it up to try and get out of the exercise at all. I wouldn't do that to you. I would never. But genuinely, look, listen how ill I am. See? Would you make somebody exercise that was that poorly? I don't think you would. You're too nice, you lot. Where can I put this? There we go. Right, Froglight Farm. Exercise not. No, I'm poorly, remember. I know it's down here somewhere. Just not 100% sure where. I think I could find it if I went back to Slack Space, but I know we dug out a new one. And I'm sure it was down here on the right-hand side. I'm at a point where I've redeemed instead of getting Trailer Guy to remind people, says Amemia. Wow. Apparently there's a red... Oh, is this it? No. No, it is not. Don't know what that is, but it is not it. There's a... Tis. Okay. Why can I never remember the way? There's a Ricky over here. Isn't that Slack's one? I thought this was Slack's one. No, Ricky's. Okay. Slack must be further back that way. Oh, hang on a minute. There was a sign there. A boxer was throwing nothing but right hooks and at a punching bag. Trainer walks up and says, "What gives?" Boxer says, "I'm exercising my rights." Dear. Oh dear, Mr. Balrog. Foxy and Slack's Frog Life Farm. I knew it. Exercise. Like a kid trying to get out of school, says the real cats. If I wasn't so ill, guys, I'd 100% do it. I'm really, really like, listen. Honest, my computer's suddenly making a lot of noise, kicking out a lot of heat. Why are you suddenly getting upset? I think someone must have asked it to build again. Susie Q, you remember things very well. Jeez, how did you know? You've been watching my videos, ain't you? Now there was powdered snow down here. Oh, there still is. Thank goodness for that. Yay, you have yellow ones. This is good news. I don't have to go AFK here for a week. Did I not bring my... Oh, there they are. No. It's not what I wanted. Exercise. Pardon what? Honestly, I'm not trying to get out of it, guys. I'd love to do it. In fact, I need to do it. It'd be really helpful and beneficial for me. But unfortunately, is that the time? I got to go pick up the dog from the school. Maybe, possibly. What was the best part of Spain? To see it. The way home. No, what do I like best? It's just peaceful. Peaceful. Warm until it gets too hot. But generally just peaceful. Yeah, it's just nice. Your computer is sick of your lies, is Pickle. All right, fine. I do this stupid exercise. Jeez. Put a thermometer against the lamp. What thermometer? Just watch that VOD, Scusi. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Right. Okay. I'm going to go home first because otherwise there will be piglins and I'll be dead by the time I finish my exercise. Just put it off a little bit longer. Just by another 31 minutes or so. Then it'd be fine. I tell you what was weird flying back from Spain. It was a really clear day in Spain until we started flying over France, and you could see out of the window of the aeroplane, which is obviously, but you could there's areas near the north of Spain where they've farmed everything into circles. I'll see if I can get a picture because it's so strange. You think, why have you done that? Why have you farmed in circles? Surely that makes life more difficult. But here we go. Here's a picture from my seat on the plane. I don't know if you can just about... Let me go big cam so you can see it better. There you go. Come on, into focus. Not really going into focus, is it? Kind of. I don't know if you can see. Can you see that? It's all circles. It's weird. Oh, I know why it's not going into focus, because I got NVIDIA blur thing on. Hang on, let me turn that off. One moment, please. I'm going to get rid of blur background for a second. There we go. Look at that. How strange is that? Why? And there, yes, I do have a big hole in my screen. Why they do this? Circle for irrigation, says Pickles. But why? Surely that just makes it like harder to like mow round. Mow. Harvest. Lots of America's the same, says Disco. Really? Aliens did its spots in place. Super Strange, says Deceitful Cake. It was, and that was just a small like area of it. There was like loads of it we're flying over, just absolutely tons. And you just think that's fine, but all of there'll be big gaps. Circles are not an optimized way of planting things. If you've got squares, you can smash them all in, but when you've got circles, you have gaps between, because they don't butt up to each other. You see. Rotating sprinkler system. The size of those that have been like towns from that aisle was like 40,000 feet. Lovely face. Oh, sorry, Mitz. You don't like my face no more, that's fine. I don't mind, Mitz. I appreciate you being honest. California also has that too, says Animal. Really? Huh. It's just the UK that's weird then, is it? Rectangles are boring, says Crimson Tide. But they're efficient. They're easy to go up and down with your tractor, right? Rather than just going round and round and round and round until you get to the middle. And they're you can squidge them all in together. It makes sense. Now, what was I doing? Because of the climate, they need a lot of irrigation. There must be a stick in the middle of the field and a lawnmower's tied on a rope. Yes! I bet that's how they do it. Of course, I'm so stupid. What else did I needed something else, didn't I? Love your face, Foxy, but I'm here for the content, says Richie. Wow. Only joking, guys, only joking. I'll accept your criticism. Right, exercise time then. Jeez. Smarter Every Day did a vid a couple of months ago, says Pickles. Oh, interesting. Well, there you go. Buzzed in for a wee as well. I've been putting it off because we're not that far from the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Pop to Tesco and get yourself a cuppa. Grab yourself what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm an exercise. On the ceiling. You get it? Oh dear me. Right. Now I need the loo. It's your fault. Back in a minute. Jeez. Spider Fox does whatever a Spider Fox does. He can swing from a web. No, he can't because he's a fox. There's Pontin. Thank you, Pontin. had to do a double take at you upside down then, says Susie. Right. Right, yeah, I wanted to crack on with this thing, didn't I? I don't know what we're going to do here. That's what I wanted to do. I'll push them in too far. I guess we could build out more this way. My E button's not working. I can't go in my inventory. What? Bro. Why can't I go in my inventory? I love it when everything just works out. That'd explain it. I got disconnected, didn't I? Oof. Oh. Has my internet gone? Is anyone still there? Can you hear me? According to my phone, it's coming through. Told you my internet had gone all wonky.
Hello there.
Hello there to you as well. I can't see chat. Chat's gone. Great. There we go. Chat's back. No, can't hear you, says Area Loser. Oh, man. Still can't get on TV.
Hello there.
I'll try off and on again. Everything works so well. See, this is what happens when you make me do exercise. Now look what's happened. Do you still have multiple internet feeds to your house? No, I only got one. I am getting it upgraded soon, but I'm not 100% sure that's the problem. Everything else is working fine. I think it's my new pooter. It's probably a driver update. Upset the thingy. No connection to chat again. How's everything else working, but I can't connect to chat? Unless Virgin Media are having problems again. We had this a little while ago. So we had a thing where we could only connect to certain things. But like Virgin Media, I think they must have had a DNS attack or a problem. It happened for like 2 days in a row. So we could connect to certain websites, but not others. I can get on their website this time, though. I couldn't last time. And the down detector's not really showing a massive problem. But I can't get on TB because it probably still thinks I'm in the game. My internet's working though, but it also says still connecting to chat, so I can't see any chat. Oh, now I've got chat back. Forgot to pay the bill. No, the only bill I'm a little bit behind on at the moment is gas and electric, but that's because I refuse to go on direct debit because they just take out more than they should, and then I end up forgetting to pay it. But apart from that, it says I've disconnected. Huh. Well, that sucks. Well, I guess no more Minecraft today. Having the same issue, definitely Virgin, says Jen. Oh, really? Yeah, it says you've disconnected exactly the same time. 11:46 and 57 seconds, according to the log. Virgin Media dumb. Oh, yeah, big spike. Big spikes just happened on the down detector. Oh, well, in that case, peeps, it looks very much like I ain't going to be able to play. Any more? Oh, no, wait. Wait. I'm in. Hurrah! I don't know how long we're in for, but we're in. Let's go make ourselves a little area. Gio's here. Say, hey, Gio, are you on Virgin Media? Have you had loads of problems recently? They even said, like, oh, we're coming out to your area to fix a load of problems, like last week, and nothing's been fixed. So the internet was down for a whole day, and they were like, yeah, we've done it, guys, no problem. And it didn't work. No, Leica. What's Leica? What is Leica, Gio? Is it like a different type of internet provider? Hardline is Vodafone. Can't get decent Vodafone here. Not in a very good town. People that I know not too far away from me have got Vodafone, and it's way faster than even my Virgin Media. But I can't get it here. I can get it, but it's like old internet slow, which I refuse. Virgin Media been having issues loads everywhere lately, says Mitz. I know, tell me about it. Is this a public service? Is Danny Vify? No, it's not. Sorry, mate. It is not. It is very much private. It's a private server for private people doing private things. What are you even doing watching? Can you tell this is private? Jeez. No, it's a content creators server for content creators. We have a very specific whitelist of content creators. Okay, so I think we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then we'll have something. Then 1, 2, 3, and then we'll have something. Then 1, 2, 3, and then we'll have something. And that kind of lines up. That's good. Don't know what we're going to have, but we'll have something. Okay? Just to keep things a bit different. Command's not working, Foxy. I'm not surprised, Mitts. I'm surprised I'm even in TB at the minute, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think pretty much everything that can disconnect will have disconnected. There's not a lot I can do about that. We haven't got long left of the stream, so let's not worry about it. Let's not worry about it, mate. All right. Jeez. Finally reconnected to chat for me. Virgin Media here too, says Amemia. Oh, man. Virgin Media, you thug. There's just no other choice where I live. It's that or have internet that I would barely be able to stream on. Like that goes through the phone line, which I don't have. There's no copper cable to run into my property, so I'd have to have that installed. There would have been one a long time ago, but I think someone must have ripped it out because it ain't there anymore. Semi-good news for us is we don't actually have cable, just the phone line box, says Cause. Yeah, you'd think cable would be better though, right? That's the whole point, is that it's fiber optic. It like isn't affected by weather or electrical interference or any of those things, so it should just work. But it don't. Can't reach. I want those up there as well. I can reach if I stand on here. Hip. Jump. Hip. They keep asking us to sign up for fibre to the property, but that's as far as it ever goes. Some neighbours use Starlink, but the packet size is weird on that. My brother's got Starlink at his business, and he's been raving about it for ages. But it's very, very, very expensive, and the upload speed still not all that great. I think it's like £500 for the kit, and then like £75 a month, and which is cheaper than it was. It's come down a little bit, but it's all satellite stuff, so you know you're going to get a bad storm and it's not going to be as good, although he has told me that even in the storms it's been pretty good. So that's a lot of money though. It's like more than twice what I'm paying at the moment. Crazy how in 2023 in the UK we don't have the option to choose which service provider we want still. Yeah, tell me about it. There's There's another one I found not so long ago, but they're only in like really rural areas called, I think they're called rural something or other, and they do full gigabit, but they're like gigabit up and down, but they're only, and that's the only company in the whole UK that has upload speed faster than 50 megabit. The fastest upload speed you can get apart from on like a 4G network with any of the providers is 50 for some reason in the UK, which is just so weird. Oh no, not 50, 100. Not 50. Don't know what I'm talking about apparently. Fine until the cat falls asleep on the nice warm vertical dish. Yeah, and then gets minced as the dish spins round to face the satellite. Yeah, that's good. I think I'll get one. That's basically you keep asking us to sign up, but they need enough people in one area to do the box. Oh, really? Yeah. I don't need, like, they all offer, like, ridiculously fast download. Like, I don't need fast download. I mean, there's only so many things I actually need to download, which is why they do it, because they're like, it's the upload I need. There's no, like, where I live, content creators one. I mean, and I'm even upgrading to a business package, which is going to cost me slightly more so that I can get a little bit more upload, and hopefully a little bit more stability as well. But it's still rubbish. Makes you want to move. Although that being said, the internet in Spain was worse significantly. Looking out of the apartment of like the phone lines, you know, where they're all just like, there's a million phone line cables all going to one mast and they're tied up in knots and all round each other. I was like, oh geez, from the dark ages, this place. Sign game won't be working correctly due to Virgin Media. Thanks, Virgin Media. Yeah, sorry, Mids. Today's not your day. One day, Mids. One day. You'll get it, and all will be right with the world. Here we go. Sticks and a rope in Spain, says Greenfoot. Yeah. I'm just letting everyone know. I thought he was complaining, Miz. Why'd you put a frog light there if you're going to cover it up? I don't know. Do I look like I have all the answers? I don't know what we're going to do in between those things. What did we do over here? We did some fancy basalt stuff, some stairs, some slabby things. I kind of feel like I actually want those all digging even further back and then... Yeah. Oh, man. I can never make my mind up. Because you'll know it's there, says Cause. Exactly. I'll know it's there. So shut up. I'm just experimenting, all right? Jeez, give me a break. Let's get some of those fancy slabs. Them ones. Fancy. And what I'm wondering, right? What I'm wondering is if we could do that sort of thing. Potentially. Does that look odd? It does, doesn't it? Doesn't really work like that. Okay. Take those away. What about something like that? But with the fancy stairs. I don't know. We come here to get all our questions answered, Foxy says. I'm not Sunshine. Well, ask the question, I'll answer it. Jeez. Don't just tell me to answer questions, don't give me a question. I'm not a mind reader. My goodness me. Ask and you shall receive. Possibly, if it can be bothered. I have a question. Do you like toast? Yes, I do, but I get the feeling that was a Red Dwarf restaurant. I don't like it. Don't like it. And I don't like those. Possibly, this cause. See you later, Susie. You have to walk the doggo and have a great rest of your stream. Cheers. See you later. See you later. He may be ill, but his sense of humour is okay, says Gio. I'm really ill. Don't do no mind. No, I'm not ill. I was just trying to get out of it. Jeez. You got me. Okay, I'm not going to quote Gio on her saying that my sense of humour is okay, says Cause. I think he was talking about me, wasn't he? Maybe. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Possibly. We have 7 minutes left of this stream, peeps. What are we going to do with it? What's the plan? Come on. Can't just spend the next 7 minutes in silence. What are we going to do? I was talking about Cause. I might actually be very tired, but sense of humour is fine too. Oh. Right, okay. Sorry, yeah, I should not pay... I should pay attention. That's the word I'm looking for. I should not pay attention. Put on a grass skirt and dance a hula. My grass skirt's in the wash. Otherwise, I absolutely would. 100%. But failing that, any other ideas? Anyone at all? Loud noises, says Mitz. Just enough time to get more exercise in, says Mitz. No, the Virgin Media broken, so I can't do exercise, mate. Oh, big old... Wow. It's a massive spike on Virgin Media. Massive spike. It's changed. Oof. How do you do it, Virgin? They're having some major problems lately. I know they're supposedly upgrading their infrastructure, but clearly they can't cope with what's happening at the moment. I think they need need a plan B. Otherwise, they're going to be losing a lot of customers. Why? Where are you going to go? I don't know. There's surely someone out there does internet. That's not them. What's this cave thing for? There's a real loser. It's my base, mate. My base. The entrance to my base. My base underground this season. Well, that's unusual for you. No, it isn't. Being sarcastic. Oh. I don't really understand sarcasm, sorry. Yeah. I wonder if Ricky Roy is on Virgin Media. Why is Ricky having problems as well? Wouldn't surprise me. Although Ricky's kind of an organised sort of person, so I would imagine Ricky's probably got something actually decent. Not like us cheapos that... And he didn't get kicked out either, did he? Oh, no. Maybe he did. Oh, no, he didn't. He didn't get kicked out. Although, no, it just didn't show him disconnecting. Oh, that's interesting. So maybe he did. I think Virgin Media have the top spot for internet for so many years. They haven't bothered upgrading. Other companies have, and now it's kicking them in the butt, says Chris the Ripper. Yes. You might be right there. I also get the feeling it's been taken over by another company, or it's had a change of management, because I know for a fact that a few years ago, if you rang up, you would get people on the phone that you could understand for a start. And I'm not trying to be mean, but you could. It was all dealt with within the UK, the call centres, and they would actually deal with your problem rather than reading from a script. You could get an engineer out the next day for free, and they would address things really quickly. And also when like upgrading or downgrading, you would always be dealing with a UK, and that was one of the good things. So it's you actually had, and I don't have an issue with call centers that aren't based in the UK. The problem with those is they don't have any training, so they can't help you. They're just literally there to fob you off and put you on to someone else, which is often a problem. So, but then like recently, they just seem to understand less and less and less and less and less. And like when you do speak to people, it just feels totally disconnected from what it was. So I just get this weird feeling that they've been taken over by a different company, perhaps not a UK company, I don't know, and that they're just managing it differently and saving money.
No way. You
Doing that thing that
subscribed for
companies
3
do.
months? I can't believe it.
Cosmic Olofsky just subscribed for 3 months. I appreciate your content still. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. I appreciate that you appreciate my content still. I'll keep up the good work. You keep sending in nice messages. Thank you very much, Cosmic. Subscribing with Prime for 3 months. Yeah, as soon as the problem goes off their script, they don't have an answer. Exactly. It's so painful. Like trying to do okay, so I didn't want to go down this rabbit hole with you all, but recently I think I did speak about it maybe on the podcast. I was talking about getting a second Virgin Media line as a business line in, because I wanted to separate the stuff I do for like my personal browser and my kids using the internet and what I do for my streaming and uploading and things like that. And so I wanted to have a second one. I also wanted to have a second IP address because I run servers and stuff from home, and that would have been an advantage. So I arranged back in November to have a business line put in, and they were like, oh, there are a bit of a delays at the moment because we're really busy, but it shouldn't be too long. So I was like, yeah, okay then. 3 times they rung me up telling me that they were cutting off my main line, which is like, no, I'm supposed to be having a second line, getting it wrong, telling me I should plug in my box to my existing line. I was like, you haven't sent me a box and I don't want to overwrite my existing line. 3 times they got it totally wrong, and then by mid-March I just said, you know what, forget it, I don't want it. So they said, yeah, no worries then, okay, fine, we'll cancel the order. Great. Then I got a phone call saying, oh yeah, I see you wanting to cancel your order. Well, what about instead of cancelling your order, we'll just upgrade your home internet to a business package, but for the same price you're currently paying, but it'll be twice as fast and twice as fast upload. So I was like, yeah, all right then. Yeah, I'll have that then. And they were like, no worries, we'll just send you a new box, just plug it in and the direct debits and everything will stay the same. So I said, yeah, no problem. Great, that's fantastic. Waited and waited and waited. Then I got an email saying, literally weeks later, saying, thank you very much for your recent chat. We've cancelled your order, and then that was it, done. So then I rang up and I said, look, what's going on here? You've promised me that you're going to give me this thing. Now you're saying you're cancelling the order. I've not had anything through. So, oh, no, sorry. All those orders have been totally cancelled. But we can do this, and this for you. It's a really good deal. Do you want it? So I was like, yeah, okay, yes, I'll have that. Thank you very much. And then they said, no worries. You'll get an email from your order manager in a couple of days' time to sort it all out. So, all right, great. Yeah. Got an email from them with everything wrong, all the wrong stuff on it, completely wrong, different price, different thing that I paid for. So I emailed back saying this isn't what I wanted. So they called me and went, no, you've just had this conversation with so and so. This is what you asked for. I said, no, it isn't. It's not what I asked for at all. And so then I tried to get back in touch with that guy who said, here's my email address so you can contact me if there's any problems. And I've had nothing in return. So it's just been a total mess. And it just, that when stuff like that happens, that normally happens when you've got people trying to cut corners or new management or new systems in place. So yeah, not ideal. Not paid for a phone bill in over 5 years, mate, says see it. Oh, how do you manage that then? Wi-Fi everywhere through my cable provider. Oh. I don't live anywhere built up enough to get free Wi-Fi, and certainly wouldn't want that for all the uploading I do. Just sounds like a major headache. Just sounds so unprofessional. Exactly, they do, Chris. Yes. Stitch Fix is here, saying Foxy, how's your day? Stitch Fixy. It's going good, but unfortunately, it's also going away. You've joined just at the wrong time. I am doing the off, mate. Thank you very much for everybody that has tuned in today. Thank you all very much for all of you lovely subscribers that have pressed that lovely button that I like you to press. And thank you to everyone else that has just joined to watch, listen, and chat and stuff. Apologies for the internet outages problems. Not my fault. Blame Virgin Media. I'll be back with you all possibly this evening, although the way things are going this week may be unlikely, but I'll see. And if not, I should be back on Thursday. I don't see why not. So I'll see you all next time. Oh, hang on. We got the ability to raid, or is Virgin Media going to break that as well? We have. We're going to go over to Ricky. See you later, peeps. In 10 seconds. Oh, and see it. Paying a phone bill. No, I haven't had a landline for years, so I don't pay a phone bill. It's just broadband. Goodbye.